All right, let's get this out of the way immediately. Mark Hamill is really a nobody in today's eyes. Like he's nobody. He hasn't been relevant since the 80s when Star Wars kind of went off into the distance and then came back in the 90s, but he wasn't part of it. Sure, he had his little run of voiceover actor as the Joker, and pretty much that's it. He's popped up here and there, but he is a nobody actor, and the only way that he can stay relevant is by portraying Luke Skywalker in various ways. And even today, when he is portraying Luke Skywalker, he's not really portraying Luke Skywalker. They have him stand in, but then they completely remove him from the set and have somebody much younger playing the role of Luke Skywalker, and then they CGI a younger version of Mark Hamill's face in there. So lately, he has been doing all this political stuff to try and stay relevant. And look, you can choose one side or the other. I don't agree with him politically. We don't all have to agree politically. That's the beauty of America. We don't have to agree politically. But Mark Hamill is doing something that is just ridiculous. He is taking his politics and throwing them at his fans and saying, look, if you don't agree with me, get away. I don't want you as fans. And I'm sorry. Look, as somebody like me who grew up admiring him, he was my hero. I looked at Luke Skywalker as the pinnacle of heroes growing up. To then see him sit there and say, look, just because you don't believe in what I believe in politically, F off. That is just pathetic and ridiculous and a terrible move on his part. A terrible move. But if you don't want to believe what I say, this is from him. This is his words right here.
I say, may the force be with you. Unless you're MAGA, then you can go force yourself.
Okay, so we know what's going on in the political realm of America. Either you're for Donald Trump or you're not, and regardless if you are or aren't, I don't care at this point. Look, it is what it is, okay? It is what it is. Go vote. That's what I say, go vote. But here's the thing, okay? What it comes down to is this. To sit there and be at an expo, a fan expo, and to sit there and say, hey, may the force be with you. Unless you're a fan of Donald Trump, then go F yourself, is essentially what he's saying. I know he said force yourself, but then he tries to save himself and say, oh, I'm just joking around. That's a nicer way of saying it. It's not as mean. It sounds nasty, but it's really not nasty. Like, listen.
Because it sounds dirty, but it's not. And hey, I don't wear blue. And I promised I wouldn't bring up politics. I won't tell you how to vote, but I do hope you're all voting.
Okay, so I won't tell you how to vote. Whatever. Look, here's the thing. All right, look. We need to stop allowing these wannabe actors or even actors or whatever they are. They need to just stay out of politics and everything like that. He can believe in whatever he wants to. He can support whomever he wants to. He can talk about whatever he wants. But to attack fans like that, that's wrong. That's wrong. There's no other way about it. He has made a clown of himself. He's made a clown of his legacy. Over the course of the last number of months during this election cycle, Mark Hamill has made himself look like a complete clown because he has turned his fan base against him. Sure, there's absolutely fans who side with him and agree with him politically, but there are fans who do not. And to sit there and act like the fans who do not agree with him politically are lesser fans, are not able to be fans of his and of Star Wars, that is insane. That is absurd. But who am I to say anything, right? Because aren't the tolerant left the ones who always come out and say, oh, everybody's a fan. We're all fans. Everyone's a fan. We should all be accepted. Isn't it the tolerant left who always says that, which he says he's part of? That is what gets me upset. But I digress. This is Mark Hamill, everybody. This is who he truly is. I no longer support this man. I no longer will cheer him on. I will no longer be excited when he shows up in Star Wars things. I will no longer be excited if he even talks about Star Wars. I don't care anymore. Nobody should care about this man anymore. It's ridiculous. It's pathetic what he has become. But let me know your thoughts about this. Do you care about Mark Hamill anymore? Should anybody care about Mark Hamill anymore? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. This, guys, is a preview. This is a taste of what kind of content you'll get as a Geek Talk member. This isn't my typical discussion on Slav's Free Talk. This is a Geek Talk member type of exclusive content. Absolutely, this is going out for free right now, but eventually this type of content will be exclusive to Geek Talk members. So support me and my channel. $2.99. That's all it takes. $2.99 a month, and you will get exclusive content like this and so much more. So please support me, my channel. $2.99 a month. Not a bad deal. Hit that like button. Hit subscribe. Share this around. And with all that said, I'll catch you all later.